Hi, I'm D. Scott Kennick, founder and principal of Wealth Concept Group. We specialize in creating prosperous and safe retirement plans for our clients. And I want to thank you for watching this presentation. I know your time is valuable, so I greatly appreciate you spending some of it with me. I want to start off by sharing a conversation I had with a couple. Julie was a nurse and Mark was an electrician. They worked nearly 40 years to build a retirement nest egg. They were a few years into retirement and living the dream. They were traveling and enjoying the grandkids and doing all the things they planned for in retirement. Their only income was Social Security, which was not enough to cover their bills, so they depended on their IRA savings for the rest. Then the market crashed and they lost nearly 30% of their life savings. They lost 30%. Now, not only did they lose money, even more startling, it shook their confidence to the core. Could they afford to stay retired? Would they need to get a job in retirement? They even considered selling their house to reduce their expenses. Now, as they were talking to a real estate agent about selling their home, she recommended that they speak to me. I showed them how they could not only recover their losses, but they could protect their account no matter what happened in the market and create a lifetime guaranteed income stream so they could live happily and financially secure in retirement just as they planned. Now, Julie and Mark were thrilled, and the solution was heartwarming to me. Results like this is the exact reason that I specialize in retirement planning. I can create a customized written retirement plan created for your specific goals and needs as well. Call me or book a time right on my website for an introductory conversation. With that story in mind, what if I showed you a retirement savings vehicle that's highly volatile? Some days you might make money, some days you won't make any money, and some days you'll lose money. And every 11 years on average, nearly half your account balance could be wiped out, and it could take over 6 years on average just to break even from what you lost. Then to top it off, the fees that you charge could eat up a large percentage of your entire balance. Would you consider that a good way to save for retirement? Probably not, but that's exactly what's happening right now in your retirement brokerage accounts if you're invested in stocks and mutual funds. Now, the good news is there is something better. Our no-stress retirement plans could build your retirement savings and your wealth without stock market risk. Your money will not be invested in the stock market, but the stock market will be used as a calculator to determine your earnings. So what that means is you could gain from the profits of the stock market, but your account will be protected no matter what happens in the market. You can get the gains, but not the losses. Not only that, our plans can offer a lifetime income that you and your spouse will never outlive. And they have some of the lowest fees in the industry. All of these benefits make them one of the most popular retirement vehicles available. So what can do all that? Our no-stress retirement plans can. In these next few minutes, I'll explain our plan's benefits and how it can protect your retirement account from losses and offer you some very unique benefits that could increase your retirement income. Our plans can be used with both qualified and non-qualified funds. That means you can use them for traditional IRA, Roth IRA, and non-IRA funds. When used with a traditional IRA, you maintain the same tax benefits. Your account grows tax deferred, and you only pay taxes when you take withdrawals. You also maintain the same tax benefits with Roth IRAs as well. No taxes on your growth and no taxes on your withdrawals. When you roll over your traditional or Roth IRA, it's a non-taxable event, so you won't be paying any taxes due to the rollover. And with non-qualified funds, such as money from your brokerage or savings account, your balance grows tax deferred and you only pay taxes when you take withdrawals. Another great benefit of our no-stress retirement plans is you also have the ability to turn your account into a pension-like income stream that'll give you and your spouse lifetime income that you can never outlive. Before I get into the details of our plan, I want to take a look at the retirement challenges and risks that you're facing and show you how our no-stress retirement plan can solve them. The three biggest wealth killers that you're facing are market risk, taxes, and fees. And I'm going to add in one more concept, that of a retirement killer, and the biggest retirement killer is running out of money during retirement, either from outliving your income or because the stock market crashes. Now, unfortunately, your IRA and brokerage accounts may suffer from all these costly issues, but I'm going to show you how our no-stress retirement plan may eliminate these wealth killers and the retirement killer, and how it turns your retirement savings into a protected account that can offer a lifetime income stream that both you and your spouse can never outlive. Now let's start off with wealth killer number one, market risk. The stock market has been riding so high for so long that many investors have forgotten about stock market risk and crashes. The frightening fact is, historically, the 120-year history of the market shows us that it crashes every 11 years and it loses an average of 47%. The scary part is that we're way past that 11-year average. Based on its history, we know crashes are coming. We just don't know when. Yeah, the stock market will recover, but it takes an average of 6.2 years just to break even based on its history. That's a lost opportunity cost. All those years are just spent trying to recoup your losses, just trying to break even. Now, you may have heard the expression, it's just a paper loss, the stock market will come back. It's true, but when the market does start gaining again, unless your money is in a protected account, you'll have less money in your account to earn profits on. Now, this table is the history of the stock market from 1930 on. Take a look at all these market crashes at the bottom half of the chart. These losses can devastate your retirement account. Let's talk about a few of the latest ones. In 1987, we had Black Tuesday, and the market lost 36%. It took 3 years just to break even. 2003, we had the dot-com crash. Tech stocks lost about 70%, and the market lost 32% overall on average. This crash took 6 years just to break even. And we can't forget the housing crisis, 2007-2008, when the stock market lost an average of 49%. It was 5 long years before we saw the market recover our losses. In the last 20 years, we spent 11 of those just trying to dig out of a hole, just trying to break even. Let's take a look at some of the current headlines. Dow's point drop, worst on record. Dow posts biggest single-day drop. Inflation accelerates 7.5%, hitting a 40-year high. And we've reached a $30 trillion national debt mark. That's $100,000 for every American. Now, how do you think these issues will affect our economy, the stock market, and your retirement account? Now, you may see several market crashes between now and through your retirement. How many times can you afford to see your retirement account balance devastated by market losses? Now, what if you can participate in the gains of the stock market but eliminate the risk? Well, you can. Our no-stress retirement plans can do just that. You may earn stock market-like profits, and your account is protected no matter what happens in the market. This could be a major difference in the amount of money that you have for retirement. Now, our plans are issued and backed by some of the country's top financial institutions. Your money is not invested in the market, but the stock market is used as the calculator to determine your profits. As the market rises, your profits rise as well. Very importantly, there's a zero floor, meaning that when the stock market crashes, your account balance is protected. This is so important that I'm going to repeat it. Your account balance is protected regardless of what happens in the market. Now, every year your gains are locked in, and your account may never be reduced by future market crashes. Your principal and the interest that you've earned is protected no matter how the market performs. So you might be asking, how does the stress-free retirement plan offer profits from the stock market but prevent market losses from devastating my account? It can do so because our plan is not invested in the stock market. Instead, our plan is an interest contract that is backed by some of the country's largest and top-rated financial institutions. So let's take a look at some numbers and see how it could pan out. This chart shows the results of investing $100,000 in the stock market from 2001 to 2019 versus our no-stress retirement plan concept. The red line represents the stock market, and the green line represents our no-stress retirement. If you had $100,000 in the market in year 2000, you watched your account balance plummet while the market crashed 2 years in a row. By 2002, your $100,000 balance dropped to just about $65,000. But since the no-stress retirement concept protects you from those stock market losses, you could still have $100,000. So when the market picks up, you've got $100,000 instead of $65,000 to earn your profits on. Each year, your profits get locked in, and you are protected from future market losses. I can't stress enough how valuable this is to your bottom line. Now, continuing on, you can see here the market increased 5 years in a row, and so did the no-stress retirement concept. But in 2007, 2008, the market had another huge crash, and the money in the stock market was down to $60,000. After 8 years in the market, not only did you lose all of that year's gains, you lost about 40% of your total account. But look at the no-stress retirement concept. Instead of $60,000, it's got $135,000 because it didn't take those 2 stock market losses. And when the market recovered from the crashes, there was more money in the account to grow. Now, from there, the market went up and leveled off a couple of times, and so did the no-stress retirement plan concept. Another drop in the market in 2019, but not in the no-stress retirement plan. And look at the end results. Overall, the $100,000 invested in the market grew to $189,000, but the no-stress retirement plan concept has grown to $313,000, all because it didn't take those losses. Now, which plan would you rather be in? So, wealth killer number 1, market risk, solved. Get market-like profits, but eliminate market risk. Wealth killer number 2 is taxes. I can't help you avoid taxes, but I can show you how to lower them. The 401k and IRA plans are tax-deferred plans. That means that the money that you contribute is pre-tax and it grows tax-deferred. You only pay taxes on the money that you take out in retirement. You're still paying taxes, just at a later time. But, and this is a big but, what do you think the tax rate will be in 10, 20, or 30 years from now when you retire? Well, with all of this out-of-control government spending that we've seen for decades and no end in sight, I expect taxes will rise, and my guess, they'll rise quite a bit. Now, if you agree, wouldn't it make sense to pay taxes before the tax rates go up? Well, sure does, but that's not possible in your IRA. You'll be stuck paying the higher tax rates after you retire. But you might have guessed our no-stress retirement plan has a solution for that as well. With our plan, you can convert your retirement from a pre-tax scenario, pay the taxes before retirement when taxes may be lower, and you can take retirement income all tax-free. So wealth killer number 2, taxes solved. Pay taxes before they rise and get tax-free income in retirement. That leaves us with our third and last wealth killer, high fees. Many mutual fund fees are high, averaging 1.4%. Well, that sounds low. 1% difference in fees over 30 years can mean a 28% difference in your retirement account. That's a 28% cost for just 1% in fees. And take a look at this from Forbes. They say the average mutual funds could charge up to 6%. That's outrageous. So let's take a look at some actual numbers. 25-year-old investor, $25,000 balance in his retirement fund, contributing $10,000 a year, earning 7% annually. Paying just 1% in fees could cost more than $590,000 in sacrifice returns over 40 years of savings. That's frightening. Now, whether you're in your working years, nearing retirement, already retired, high fees can dramatically reduce your account balance over time. But you don't have to pay those high fees. Our no-stress retirement plans have no fee and low fee options. We want you to keep your hard-earned money and not pay high fees. Okay, you know this is coming. Wealth killer number 3, high fees, solved. Reduce your fees with no fee and low fee plans and keep more of your hard-earned money. So now that I showed you how we solve the 3 biggest wealth killers, market risk, taxes, and fees, let's take a look at the biggest retirement killer, running out of money in retirement. If you do like most people, when you retire, you'll take money out of your retirement account throughout the years. Well, that's why you saved all the money, so you could spend it and enjoy your retirement. But, and you probably knew there was a but coming, if you take out money every year, your account could run out of money. Retirement is more expensive than many people realize because every day is a weekend. Instead of earning money 5 days a week and spending 2 days a week, you may be spending money 7 days a week because you're tired of working in the yard and don't want to watch TV all day. So you go out and do things, and that costs money. Lots of retirees have a few great retirement years, spending their retirement money, having fun. Then they run out of money because they spent too much or because their account was devastated in the stock market crash, and they end up pinching pennies for the rest of retirement. It's great to have a job if you want to work in retirement. It's quite another to have to work in retirement. Our no-stress retirement plans offer a lifetime income stream that you and your spouse could never outlive, and your account balance is available to your heirs. So, number 1 retirement killer, running out of money, solved. Convert your retirement money to a lifetime income stream that you and your spouse could never outlive. So as you can see, there is a better way to save for retirement. Our no-stress retirement plans can eliminate these problems. You have health insurance, homeowners insurance, and car insurance. Doesn't it make sense to ensure your ability to retire and stay retired? So let's do a brief recap. Our no-stress retirement plans can protect your account no matter what happens in the stock market. It can offer stock market-like profits, so you profit from the upside of the market and still protect your account. There are no fee and low fee options, which may lower your cost. You may reduce your taxes by converting to a Roth IRA. Our plan offers lifetime income stream for both spouses that you can never outlive, and they're all backed by some of the country's largest and top-rated financial institutions. Remember Julie and Mark from the story at the beginning? Well, they did not have to go back to work, and they did not have to sell their house. Their retirement was peaceful and financially secure because they created a plan that protected their account and gave them lifetime income. Now I'm going to close with one question to ask yourself. Would you sleep better at night knowing that your retirement is protected from market crashes and that you may never have to worry about market volatility, taxes, and fees putting your retirement at risk? If so, let's talk, and I'll help you build a no-stress retirement with a custom written plan created specifically for your goals and needs. Call me for an introductory conversation or book a time on my website. Thanks for your time, and I wish you a prosperous, safe, and no-stress retirement.